burial even though she committed suicide?
She is.
How is that? Unless she drowned in her own self-defense.
Good point.
I think she did commit suicide.
I don't think so.
If the man goes to the water and drowns, he drowns himself. But if the water comes to him and he drowns, he doesn't drown himself.
Is this the law?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the truth? If this woman was not a gentlewoman, she wouldn't have had a Christian burial.
If someone has the guts to drown themselves, they are not Christian. There aren't any ancient gentlemen except gardeners, ditchers, and gravediggers. They hold up Adam's profession.
Was he a gentleman?
He was the first to have arms.
He didn't have any.
Are you a heathen? The Bible says that Adam dug, so Adam dug. I have a question. If you don't answer it correctly, then God help you.
Ask me.
Who builds stronger than the mason, the shipbuilder, or the carpenter?
The gallows monster.
You are right. The gallows are built stronger than to the church, to someone who does evil. Try again.
Who builds stronger than a carpenter, a shipmaker, or a mason?
You tell me that.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't know.
Of course. The next time someone asks you that question, say a gravedigger, because his house lasts longer until doomsday. Now, go to Yakman and get me some whiskey. In you, when I did love, you thought it was very sweet. You cut track of the time for a behave. Oh, you thought it was nothing. I mean, drop the bass.
Does he not realize he is a gravedigger?
He doesn't think of it.
I see.
But age with his stealing steps, half clubby in his clutch, and half shipped me into the land, as if I never had been such.
That skull had a tongue that could sing once. Look how he throws it. There, as if it was Cain who committed the first murder. This might be the head of a crafter.
It could be.
Or of a courtier who could say, "Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?" This could be Lord So-and-so, who praised Lord So-and-so's horse, but meant to borrow it. It could be.
Yes, it could be.
Now he's the food for worms, where his bones made nothing more to play with. My bones ache to think about it.
A pickaxe and a spade, yeah, fork and a shredding sheet. Oh, a pit of clay for it to be made for such a guest is me. And drop the mic, drop.
There's another. This may be a lawyer, but what does he get in the end? Some dirt? Should a purchaser get more?
Not an inch more.
Is parchment made of sheepskin?
Yes, and of calfskin too.
People are no better than animals if they think a legal document can protect them from their fate. Whose grave is this, man?
Mine. A whole clay that's specially made.
I could believe it because you're lying in it.
You're lying out of it, and it's not yours. I wouldn't lie in it, but it is mine.
You're lying in it and you claim it's yours. It is for the dead, not for the living. Therefore, you are lying.
It's a living lie. If I am lying, then so are you.
Who is the man you were digging for?
It's not a man.
Well, then who's the woman?
It's not a woman either.
Who is going to be buried in it?
Someone who was a woman, but she is dead.
He is very literate. Peasants are so close to courtiers that they rub blisters on their feet. How long have you been a gravedigger?
I started the day after old King Hamlet defeated Fortinbras.
How long has it been?
You should know that. Every fool knows that. It was the day young Hamlet was born. He is crazy and has been sent to England.
Of course. Why was he sent to England?
They wouldn't notice he's there. They're as crazy as he is.
How did he become so mad?
They say strangely.
What do you mean by strangely?
He lost his wits.
Where?
Here in Denmark. I've been a sexton for 30 years.
How long does a man lie buried before he rots?
If he isn't rotten when he is placed in, I'd say about 8 or 9 years. A tanner lasts 9 years.
Why does a tanner last longer than the others?
Because his skin is so rough that it takes water a long time to break through it. Here's a skull that's been lying here for 23 years.
Who is it?
It was a crazy person. Who do you think it is?
I don't know.
He poured Russianist wine on my head once. He is Yorick, the king's jester.
This?
That one.
Poor Yorick. I knew him once, Horatio. He was hilarious. Where are you tricks, jokes, or songs now that made everyone laugh? Not one left. Horatio, tell me one thing.
What is that?
Do you think Alexander the Great looked like this in the ground?
Yes, I do.
Why has he got to be smelling this thing like that? That guy is crazy.
And smelled so bad.
Yeah, probably.
How we are recycled, isn't it cool? How the dust of Alexander the Great could end up being a stopper for a beer keg.
You're carrying this a bit too far.
No, it's not.
Alexander dies, he is buried. He returns to dust, and he is made into a cork. Quiet. Here comes the king, the queen, and the courtiers. Who's that follows? This man looks like he's committed suicide by the way he walks. Let's hide and watch.
What ceremonies?
It's Laertes, a noble youth.
What ceremonies? What other ceremonies?
Her funeral rites are gone, and the cause of her death is unknown. As if it were a normal burial, she would be buried in an unsatisfied ground until doomsday. Stones would be thrown at her instead of prayers. Here she gets what a normal person would receive if they died.
Is that all Hindu prisoners have, is to have multiple personalities?
This is all that we can do. We would profound the service of the dead if we sang a solid requiem and put her to rest like those who die naturally.
Okay, fine. Lay her in the earth, and may violets grow upon her body. My sister will be an angel when you are burning in hell. You disrespectful priest!
What? Ophelia!
I had hoped you'd been my Hamlet's wife. I wanted to spread flowers on your bridal bed, not on your grave. Oh.
Don't bury her yet. I want to touch her one last time. May the earth be placed upon you to make a mountain higher than Mount Olympus.
Who wants to grieve? 'Tis I, Hamlet the Dane!
Let the devil have your soul.
You don't want to mess with me! There is something inside me you cannot handle!
Separate them, Hamlet! Hamlet!
I'll fight him over this until the day I die!
What's wrong, Hamlet?
I loved Ophelia! What would you do for her? Leave him alone! Would you weep, fight, wound yourself, drink ether, eat a crocodile? I'll do it. I would be buried alive with her. If you are going to protest, I will do it as loud as you do.
This is mad. He'll be like this for a while.
Why are you treating me like this? Even Hercules says every dog will have his day.
Will you look after him, Horatio? Be patient about what we talked about. Gertrude, make sure your son is guarded.
Is she still having a Christian burial even though she committed suicide? Having a Christian burial?
Wait, I started too late. Go. Does he not realize he is a gravedigger?
I have my elbow off the piano.
Go. How are you, sir? This could be my lord so-and-so, who prays...
You were doing so good.
And I looked right at the camera when I went. It could be. There's another. This might just be a lawyer.
Play it off. Play it off.
Whoa, that thing's smoking for real.
Whoa.
Whose grave is this, man?
Mine. A whole clay that's.
What is that? Do you think Alexander the Great looked like this in the ground?
I forgot my line.
Quiet. Here comes the king, the queen, and the courtiers.
I started tipping my clay over.
But egg with his stealing steps, hop, clawed me in his clutch, and hop.
Go.
Oh my god, I was recording. Don't bury her yet. I want to touch her one last time. May the earth be placed upon you to make a mountain higher.
Oh my god.
Don't bury her yet. I want to touch her one last time. May the earth be placed upon you to make a mountain higher than Mount Olympus.
Oh god.